Good evening, afternoon. I don't know what time it is, but we are heading home with some groceries and pretty good deals at Aldi. So I hope you guys are out there grabbing your groceries early. It's almost April. Welcome back to the channel. I am Lauren, and grocery shopping can be very difficult when you have children in tow. I typically do not like to grocery shop with my son because it's always, Mommy, look, or where are you going, as they stroll away from you with no means. But I got stuff accomplished, and we picked up our first set of groceries for April 2025. So like I mentioned, this haul is from Aldi, and I'll put the price on the screen at the end. Starting with some asparagus, the seedless cucumber. I love to pickle those. These are a bag of cara oranges. I say cara. Do you say cara? I don't know. They're a little orange, deep reddish, kind of orangish color in the middle. One of the few oranges that I do enjoy. Grapes for my husband and son because I particularly don't care for grapes. Peanut butter. Garlic powder. I cannot wait till garlic comes in for us, guys. 2 summers ago, I made my own garlic powder. It lasts the whole winter. And this year, I vowed to do it again and make it last. Fruit snacks, because school's not done yet. And that's one time we really give it to them. Bought a box in the fall. And now I'm buying a box in the spring. So I'm pretty proud of myself. 2 boxes the whole school year. I have to have half and half for my coffee. I make my own creamer with sweetened condensed milk. So I'm also looking at some fun, light spring flavors. No more mocha chocolate. Almond non-dairy whip for my son. They had none for regular like spray cream. And then all winter long, they had none of this and nothing but the regular. Go figure. Nonetheless, we moved on to the veggies and picked up peas, my son's favorite edamame, a bag of shrimp, 2 packs of sausage for my son. That should get him through the majority of April. 2 packs of sausage and bacon. My husband and I will share these 2. Sometimes my son will eat bacon. 2 things of ground beef. Technically, we need 4 or 5 of these. But I like to go to Food Lion on Friday evenings. So that will be tomorrow. All right, here's the deal. Oh, before I forget, a little small thing of ham. Here was the deal. I end up getting 3 packs of the Never Any chicken thighs, 30% off. So that is going into the freezer. And then I picked up 2 packs, half price of the Never Any chicken tenders. I like to turn these into sandwiches or just chicken tenders for lunch. So this is haul number 1. I keep a list on my phone and paper version of everything that we need typically for every single month. So I'm going to go through and scratch off things that I think we need for April. This will not include the big Easter dinner. I already have a leg of lamb in the deep freezer. We typically go to my parents, and so we will eat there. So I'm looking at all the rest of the meals for the month. We have spring break, so that means he's going to be home eating up more food. And then it seems like anytime we're not leaving the house, my crew eats more. So I'm going to find a reason to leave the house so that they could eat less and not eat more. So I'm going to put this away and get the next list. The final thing that I'm definitely going to do this time that I have not done is put in a Walmart order. Won't be going through that store. Good goodness. We'll pick up. I just got home from picking up April's milk haul, and I swung by Lidl's to pick up the rest of the groceries. There are a few pantry items I'm trying to determine what I'm going to do about. Usually I get those from Walmart, but we'll talk about that later. Let's check out what we grabbed from Lidl and from the farmer. So I grabbed this bag of spring mix. I have regular lettuce in the fridge, and we'll just mix it. And bananas, organic gala apples. These were the cheapest apples for the organic. organic. And then I picked up 3 packages of baby Bellas. If you're new around here, my son has a milk allergy, and we have been almost 10 months, 11 months of transitioning him to raw milk. He cannot do commercial milk or milk products, and that includes cream of mushroom or cream of mushroom soup, I should say. So I buy these packs of mushrooms, especially when they're on sale this time of year in spring, and I can them up so that I can make my own easy cream of mushroom. I will make a video of how I do this. It's very simple, very easy, and it allows for us to have cream of mushroom on hand whenever we want. So stay tuned to that video. All right, so a bag of peas and carrots. We'll probably turn that into like chicken pot pie, broccoli side dishes, and broccoli casserole, chopped spinach, sweet peas, 18 eggs, coffee for Mama and Papa because he's gotten back into coffee. We have jumbo shrimp. We always eat seafood once a week, so that was my son's request. This bag is only 12 ounces, so that's barely going to give me one meal, depending on how we eat it. And then I love to grab these. 2 of these, they were on clearance. They give you 4 sweet Italian sausages and 2 hot. They were on sale, 25% off, so I grabbed 2 packs. I will separate the hot and use that into a separate dish, usually a soup. 2 cans of beans, that'll probably be for another casserole. And yep, we talked about the eggs. And then for his
nose, it's just tissue because I'm sick.
Yeah, his allergies are flaring up, so we couldn't even get out
spring.
Right. We couldn't even get out the store without a box of tissues so he could make it through the rest of the shopping trip. And we opened it in the store too. That's how bad it got.
Which is illegal.
Illegal. And the last not least, to finish off his lunches, because school is almost over, is graham crackers, chocolate ones. They come in little packets. He had one in a car, and juice boxes. He had one in a car. Due to some points, this whole entire haul was $54.62. I am pretty happy about this. I mentioned casseroles in this haul. We're trying our best to incorporate casseroles for the week instead of soups. The weather's warm. Matter of fact, I have this on, ran to get the milk and everything, and it's freaking 80 degrees. Yeah, so.
We looked at the weather with the gas.
Yeah, when we were putting gas in the car, I realized it's 80 degrees. I was like, boy, why am I so hot? Because I don't need this on. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the milk and, of course, take this off. So we have been buying this milk since May 2024. And now we are in April, so 11 months. I picked up 4 half gallons. And then I also picked up a quart of their maple yogurt and 2.5 pounds of cheese. So this is cheddar. Last month we picked up Swiss. Before we had picked up their herb cheese. No reaction from my son. No, nothing. He has done great directly from this farmer. Won't change a thing if I don't have to. So I'm going to put these 3 in the freezer. I'll put that one in the fridge. We currently have half of a gallon left that we picked up in March. So for the most part, this should get us through April. If I run out, I'll put another order in for the last of April. But for the most part, this is what we're working with on average for us for the month. Now, since this cheese is the only cheese that my son has been able to stomach over the last 11 months, I have created a method. One of the methods is pretty much to cut this in half, and I grate it so that I can freeze half of the half. The other half I try my best to get into slices. This is unlike commercial cheese. It doesn't have that rubbery consistency, so slicing it can crumble, but we don't care. We throw it on grilled cheese. We put it in our sandwiches. We don't care that it will crumble a little bit at the edge or that it's not a beautiful, perfect rectangle or square when you cut it. We are just happy to have cheddar cheese, and then I don't have to buy the oil-filled vegan cheese. Yes. A couple items did not make it in the first shot, and that's because they were hiding out here in the kitchen. So I have 8 pounds of pure cane sugar by Zolka, and I have some toiletry items that did not make it in. I brought new drip pans for the stove, some aluminum foil, freezer bags, cocoa butter lotion. If you've been around here, you know I've made my own lotion. I ran out, and so until tallow gets in with our beef share, we're gonna have to deal with this. And then 2 things of paper towel. We do not use a lot of paper towel in this house, guys. So I have 1 roll that's been on the holder for at least a month, maybe a month and a half so far. So these 2 will get us quite far because we just don't use it as often. But yeah, I got some plates for Easter time from the dollar store in March. No, that was like, yeah, early March from the dollar store. Anyway, that is the last bit of the grocery run for Walmart. This is the last bit. This is the Azure order for April. I got a box of lemons. It's about 10 pounds there. I also picked up, what is that, about 5 pounds of pink Himalayan salt, cornstarch, and that's because my son likes pudding. So I told him I will make him some and we could try with some different flavors. But I'd rather get organic so that we are not dealing with the corn situation. Honey, I normally get the big container, but it's been a year. So hopefully we'll be able to invest in that this summer. Tamari, this is the same price as a 10 ounce in the grocery store, and I get 20 ounces. Yep, so we love it because it's gluten-free. And these little lemon juices are wonderful. I'm going to start stacking up on these so we can have them on the shelf. Einkorn. Why? Because it's the only gluten-based flour my husband can get down at this moment. Everything else makes him sick and hived over and you name it, all kind of stuff. All right, so we have here some rice noodles. I buy noodles all the time to make pad thai and ramen so that they're gluten-free. But this might be a good alternative. So if hubby likes this, then I'll buy a whole case next time. Feminine products. That was from the Walmart order the other day. And some compost bags because we got to get the leaves up out the backyard. So small little haul. Oh wait, nope, one more item. All right, there we go. What is that? About 25 pounds of oatmeal. My parents picked up this Azure order for them. It has not been my mother's first time picking it up for us, but it was my father's first time. And he was like, what in the world? He was like, what in the world is going on with this concept? He was like, there's food coming out the back and side of a semi-truck. He was like, do you know where this food is coming from? I was like, yeah, Dad, we've been buying it for 11 years. What? He knew nothing about it. Yeah, he has been eating the honey and the lemons and the chicken and the oatmeal for years now. And my father, he thought I was getting it all from the grocery store and just enjoying sharing from the grocery store. So now that he sees what Azure's about, he was like, next time let me put in some order for stuff. And I was like, no problem, Dad. You are welcome to jump in on the bandwagon. And then my mom said, do y'all eat that much oatmeal? I said, that's a year's supply. or almost a year supply. Lately it's been about 10, 11 months. I guess I'm feeding and they're eating more. But nonetheless, that is what we picked up for the month of April. How you guys doing? You getting all your food in? Are you shopping? You getting it all? I try our best to get the majority of our food in the beginning of the month. It's a habit that was instilled due to my husband only being paid once a month. And it worked and we love it. I just got to like rein myself in so I don't blow the budget. Don't blow the budget, guys. Keep up. Get that garden going, and I'll talk to you next time. Like, subscribe. Thanks for dropping by.